Oh, good afternoon. My name is Daniel Makoha, and this is Employability Skills. I hope you are all fine and keeping yourself safe as you adhere to the government directives on avoiding infection from the pandemic of coronavirus. May God keep you. Now, we're going to proceed from where we left with this online lessons on employability. And I'll be reinforcing the notes I've uploaded with video recordings like this one to clarify on points that may not be clear in the notes. So this lesson we are going to look at how to build a strong team at the workplace. Remember last time we were looking at our teams or teamwork at the workplace when we are still on campus. But now we're at home. Like to continue, and we look at how do you build a strong team at the workplace. Now, our lesson today will cover three main objectives. By the end of this lesson, uh, we should be able to outline functions of a good team as objective number one. Objective number two, we should be able to identify team parameters. And then objective number three, we should be able to complement team activities. Let's look at the first objective, identifying functions of a good team. Functions of a good team. Functions of a good team. There are five main functions of a good team. Number one, a good team must have trust. There has to be trust amongst members. When you work with your colleagues, you must trust one another in terms of the skills, the technical advice that they offer or share. It must be reliable kind of information. Number two is there has to be a good program of conflict management in such a team or department or team. Why? Because conflicts are bound to arise at the workplace, maybe due to varying perspectives or due to different ways of use of interpreting a given directive from the, the board of management or the CEO or the boss or immediate supervisor. And there ought to be inbuilt mechanisms of conflict management so that if conflicts arise, they will work for the good of the team rather than breaking the team. When conflicts arise, they will work for the good of the team. Why? Because we will think outside the box. We will seek or find ways of overcoming the hurdle other than giving up and each person going his or her way. So there has to be inbuilt conflict management mechanism for such a team to be strong. Number three is a good team must have members who are committed to the vision, committed to the mission, committed to the goals and objectives of the organization, and more specifically, the objectives for which that team was put together. So each member must be very clear-minded about their uh, responsibilities, their roles, their duties, and they are passionate about their duties and their work, and the work without having to be pushed or supervised every now and then. They are committed to their work. They take pleasure in the achievements or attainment of the set targets, which of course each team member voluntarily sets at the beginning of the financial year or a performance contract year. Now, the fourth item that creates a good team is accountability. To be accountable means to be transparent, to be very straightforward and honest with the resources that one is allocated or apportioned to use for that duration of time. So individuals must be accountable, and the team as a whole must also be clearly accountable to the owners or the board of management, or to even the clients, suppliers, and all those, the public in general, who at one point or another have a stake in the organization. That's why at the end of financial years, most prospectors, companies, they publish accounting reports, income statements, and so on and so forth, to enable the public to see what they are doing with the resources, with the shareholders are able to see what this organization is doing with their investments. So as a team or as a department, accountability is very important for that team to remain intact and continue working as an entity. The final function of a good team is focusing on results. Result-based management is very important. So, and the leader of a team must emphasize on individual results, and then which will, of course, cumulatively produce the team results. Now, let's look at the second objective. The objective that is on identifying team parameters and relationships. So one of the key team parameters is trust. You'll find members trust one another as a critical parameter. The second one is healthy conflict. We engage in unfiltered conflict around ideas. If there are conflicts, they are not based on maybe ethnicity or gender or other negative kind of emotions, but they are based on ideas, varying ideas, and they're able to sort them out. They're able to listen to one another and come to a point of consensus or agreement. There has to be commitment. They commit to decisions and plans of action. And there has to be accountability. They hold one another accountable for delivering against those plans that they have set. There has to be a result focus. They focus on the achievement of collective results. Those are very important parameters. There has to be reassurance to customers that what they are selling will work for them. So these are very important parameters. A team at the place of work, you assure the customers that what you are selling them, whether it's a product or a service, it will actually work for them. Then let's look at the third objective, which addresses the question, how do we complement team activities? How do we complement team activities? One is to match the praise to the effort. Normally in a team, there's special, each individual puts on some extra effort. Some are, are gifted or talented, and they apply those giftings or talents to ensure that the team achieves set targets or objectives. So another way of complimenting or appreciating is write a sincere thank you note. This may look or sound old school method of praise, but still makes a great impact on individuals in the team. Also remember the anniversary of team members. If a team member has maybe a birthday anniversary to celebrate, then the other members should identify with him or her and at least attempt to motivate and encourage this team member. We must, as a team, go public. That is important, so that the public is made aware of our existence and the goods and services which we are selling. There has to be some mini gifts or tokens of appreciation. These are motivators to team members. We must go behind the scenes to motivate and encourage members of our team. And the manner in which we even motivate them, let it be a surprise. Give them a surprise. If one has excelled during a particular month, let's see that put on the notes board or with their picture or their portrait there, and saying this month so and so has done excellently. And this is a surprise, a sweet surprise to the member. It will energize them to even do more greatly than previously. Then also award special assignments rather than common routine duties. People are sort of challenged to engage into some special assignments so that they learn some new ways or techniques of being able to solve problems and come up with solutions. So our next lesson will be on gender and gender mainstreaming at the workplace. But for now, I want to say thank you. May you continue to adhere to the government Ministry of Health directives on how we can keep safe. Let's be online every Thursday afternoon. I will be posting something to clarify on the notes I've already posted, or a quiz. So please be there, and I'll also be setting an attendance requirement so that when you log on or log in, you are able to indicate that you're present. And sometimes I may not do much, but just do the attendance and the lesson will be offered. Thank you very much for your time and your abundance. God bless you and keep safe.